Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be pretty quick. It's just going to be me sitting here giving you the glutening update and talking about how my specialist appointment went. For those of you who don't know, I don't eat gluten, but lately I've had digestive issues, and so my doctor suggested I eat gluten to rule out stuff like coeliac, Crohn's and all sorts of colitis. It's definitely looking like I don't have Crohn's or UC. So that just leaves celiac disease. I mentioned in my making kombucha video that it seemed unlikely that I had celiac disease, but it turns out that the blood test I got a couple of weeks ago was looking for antibodies that would be present if gut damage from celiac disease had started happening, and I was definitely not eating enough gluten or eating gluten long enough for gut damage to happen. There is a blood test that can pick up antibodies that would have started kicking off now if it is celiac disease or gluten sensitivity / intolerance, but that isn't the one that I had. I'll put a link in the description box about the blood tests that you can get if you have celiac disease or gluten sensitivity in the description box for you to check out if you would like to. Now that I've got that long ass intro out of the way, the first thing I'm guessing I should get to is why I went to see a specialist if it was looking like I may not have celiac disease. It's obvious to my doctor that gluten does something to me when I eat it. I feel sick, bloated, I get swollen joints, my joints hurt, and over the month and a bit that I was initially supposed to be eating gluten, I noticed a bunch of other stuff that was popping up. Those are things that I would check with Philip to see if he experienced them as well, because my husband does have celiac disease, and he said that a lot of the stuff I was experiencing happens to him when he gets gluten. And when I saw my doctor last, she told me that if my blood test came back negative for celiac disease, I was going to go and see a specialist, and if it came back positive, I was going to see a specialist. And the reason for that is because in New Zealand you need a biopsy to 100% confirm celiac disease, because a biopsy would pick up on the gut damage. Because I haven't been eating gluten for long enough, I don't have the gut damage associated with that, so I need to eat gluten for another month, and I've started ramping up the amount of gluten containing foods I have. So I've been eating lots of shitty white bread, muffin splits, and just stuff like that to get the maximum dose of gluten I possibly can. And honestly, I feel like crap. I'm not sure if I sound like I'm starting to get a bit croaky in the throat, but yeah, my immune system has taken a massive dive and I kind of forgot what I was supposed to be talking about. Eating lots of gluten. So yeah, I'm going to be eating a crap ton of gluten for the next 5.5 to 6 weeks. Gut damage, if it is celiac disease, should start to happen within that time frame, and then I get to go back to the gastroenterologist and have a gastroscopy, which is where they stick a camera down your throat and into your stomach. When I go back for the gastroscopy, they're going to do a biopsy, and they will be taking samples from 3 parts of my stomach, and they will be able to tell from that biopsy if I have celiac disease or not. If not, it's probably non-celiac gluten sensitivity. I do have one of the HLA genes associated with celiac disease and gluten sensitivities, which basically for me means my immune system shitting itself whenever I eat gluten, but not getting the gut damage associated with celiac disease. I'm thinking of maybe vlogging not the gastroscopy, but the before and after bits, because I think that could be amusing. You'll see how nervous I get when I have to go to a doctor's appointment or a surgery, and then how loose I'm going to be afterwards because I'm getting conscious sedation. Yeah, I didn't think that I would enjoy being awake or fully aware of that going on. My god, that took a lot longer to film than I thought it would, and I pretty much just rambled. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope that you found this interesting. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel and like what you see, please subscribe. It would mean a lot. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video.